What is up, all of my beautiful dudes and dudettes? We are back, and we're gonna go straight into some Inzektor P.U.N.K test hands. Now, usually I would show you some basic combos that we build upon for these test hands, but thankfully Tom Box from MST.TV in early January made a video about this, and I'm gonna put a link to that right here. So go and check that video out if you want to know the basic Inzektor combos that we build upon for these if you have more specific technical questions. So what I'm going to do is just shuffle up my deck. We're gonna go through 3 test hands, count them 3, and then I'm going to play them out, and we'll see what kind of boards we're gonna be able to build with a deck like this. So let's take the deck, and we're just gonna start shuffling. You know what? This mat doesn't feel right. Let's change this up for this video. There we go. This is significantly better. So we're going to be doing 3 separate test hands to show you guys what exactly this deck can do in 2022, a decade after Inzektor's relevance in the metagame. So now that we have finished shuffling, let's cut, and then let's draw the top 5 cards. We've got Centipede, Called by the Grave, another Centipede, Deer Note, and Foxy Tune. So this obviously is not the greatest hand that we could have, but let's see what we can do. Deer Note. Let's reveal Foxy Tune so that we can special summon it. And then Foxy Tune, we're going to pitch it, and a Centipede to bring out Xiaomin. We'll just pay the 600 life points right now to add another Foxy Tune to hand, just so that we don't have to worry about it being milled. We're going to Synchro for 8 into, surprise, surprise, Chaos Ruler. I know, catches a lot of people off guard. Deer Note's going to be Chainlink 2, Chaos Ruler's going to be Chainlink 1. Deer Note will bring back the Foxy Tune, just to be on the safe side in case our mills off of Chaos Ruler aren't that great. Honestly, all we need is just a single Ladybug, and then we're pretty good. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof, okay. We're just going to add this Dragonfly to hand. See, this is the reason that we're doing this, because yes, Inzektor Hornet is good, but if we do Inzektor Hornet, that means we'll have to start popping our field to be able to get anything off, and that's just not going to work. Zombie Vampire, we're going to pitch Chaos Ruler to mill 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're just going to special summon this Ash Blossom because it's a tuner. And then we will link these two into Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber's effect, we're going to special summon Jet Synchron. And then we will banish a light and a dark to let us special summon Chaos Ruler, and we'll synchro into Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. Now, what's cool about this is that we're going to just go straight into Barone, and you're gonna see why. Bring back Jet Synchron by pitching Foxy Tune, and we're gonna go right into Barone. So we're going to normal summon Inzektor Dragonfly. Dragonfly is going to equip Hornet, and then Barone is going to pop Hornet. So that way we don't have to use Hornet's effect to pop something on our side of the field, and Dragonfly's effect is still going to go off. And what we're going to do is bring out Inzektor Ladybug. Now we will link these two together into Armor Horn. Armor Horn's going to give us an additional normal summon. So we'll use that to bring out Inzektor Centipede. Centipede is going to equip Ladybug. We're going to detach Ladybug, and now we're going to add Zektrite Ko-Oh from deck to hand. Ko-Oh is going to send Centipede to special summon Dragonfly. Dragonfly is going to equip Ladybug. It's going to detach Ladybug, and then we're going to special summon a Centipede. Centipede's going to equip Ladybug, and then detach Ladybug, and we're just going to add another Ladybug from deck to hand. We're going to take Centipede and Armor Horn, link them together into a Pico Felina, P.U.N.K is going to detach this ladybug. Let's just attach that Gigamantis. Now we're going to use P.U.N.K's effect. We're going to target this centipede, another centipede, and one Inzektor hornet, because remember, we milled all three of them. We're going to shuffle them into the deck and then draw a card. We got a hand trap. Not bad. Not bad at all. Honestly, the best thing for us to do at this moment is just link all four of these cards into an Appaloosa. With 3 negates. And we've got our Ash called by in hand. And we've got enough cards to come back to be able to make a second P.U.N.K to shuffle what we need into the deck to be able to continue on further into our combos. So right now we've got 3 monster negates, an Omni negate, a Called by the Grave, and an Ash. This isn't that bad for a deck that left the metagame over 10 years ago. Let's get into our second test hand. All right, so let's start shuffling the deck. We will cut it. We'll give it just one more shuffle. There we go. Set it to the side. Let's take a little sip of mate. And we'll draw the top 5 cards. Crossout, we've got Protection. Xayah, that's a really good normal summon for us. Foxy, that's amazing. A Dragonfly, and another Crossout. We have quite a bit of options here. I guess that the best thing for us to do at this moment, weirdly enough, I think that doing Foxy is going to be the play here. Foxy, we're going to send the Crossout Designator. It's extra. We don't need it, and we need to keep Xayah and Dragonfly in our hand. Let's special summon out the Xayah. And now we're going to pay 600 life points to just add Deer Note to hand. We're going to use Deer Note's effect, revealing Xayah to special summon Deer Note. And now we're just going to Synchro, using Deer Note as Chainlink 2, and our ever-loving and ever-beautiful Chaos Ruler as Chainlink 1. Deer Note is going to bring back our Foxy Tune because, see, with Dragonfly, we only have one piece of the combo. We need to hit that Inzektor Ladybug. We're going to shuffle our deck, and we're going to mill the top 5 cards. Centipede, Ash, Ladybug, there we go. We've hit it. DD Crow and Sharakusai. We milled the Ladybug, which is perfect for us. Now, we have a couple targets to add to hand, primarily Centipede and DD Crow. What we're going to do actually is add DD Crow to hand in this situation. There's our dog, so that we can have further protection, because Centipede we're going to be able to shuffle back into the deck with P.U.N.K. Now we're just going to overlay Foxy Tune and Chaos Ruler into the Zombie Vampire, and then mill 5 more. Now this is a time where we are hoping to get a Tuner or a Centipede or a Dragonfly to special summon. So we will pitch, we'll mill 1, there we go. We are off to the races. A second Dragonfly, a Foxy Tune, and a Gigamantis. That Gigamantis is not the greatest thing that we could have milled. We're just going to special summon this Dragonfly. The rest go into the grave. We've got a Dragonfly on field, a Ladybug in grave. We're ready to go. This is essentially the entire combo. We're going to use Dragonfly's effect, equipping that Ladybug. We're going to move my hand a little bit over here. Dragonfly's effect, we will special summon a Centipede. Centipede is going to equip this Ladybug. We're going to unequip it, and we're going to add Zektrike to hand. Why? Because we already have a Dragonfly in hand to special summon off of Armorhorn. And Zektrike's going to be really nice, because if we equip Gigamantis from grave, we're going to be able to send Gigamantis with Zektrike without needing to somehow find a way to get Baron or Hornet on field for us to pop that card. So now we will link Dragonfly and Centipede. We'll bring out the Armorhorn, and Armorhorn is going to give us that extra normal summon, So we'll normal summon that Dragonfly. Honestly, I think it's going to be best if we just equip that Gigamantis, because if they have any sort of hand trap, we've got this Zektrike Ko-Oh to sort of screw them over if they're trying to screw us over. Funny how it works like that. Zektrike Ko-Oh is going to send this Gigamantis to allow us to special summon another Centipede from deck, and Gigamantis is going to let us special summon a Dragonfly from grave. So we'll special summon that Centipede, and then we'll special summon that Dragonfly. This Dragonfly's already used its effect. It's spent. We'll link that with the Armor Horn into Pico-Felina. Pico-Felina, let's just pitch the Xammin. We have no use for it right at the moment. We've already used our normal summon, so we've got no way to get this card on field. Pico-Felina is going to equip a Hornet to Dragonfly, just so we can start getting that into circulation. And also, this Dragonfly and this Centipede, they haven't used their effect yet, so we're going to be able to equip a Ladybug, pop that, and go on from there. This Centipede, we'll just equip this Ladybug, and we'll use Ladybug's effect to just modulate Dragonfly's level by 2. And Centipede is going to let us add... Let's add another Zektrike for follow-up in case somehow our opponent breaks our board. We're going to use Hornet to pop this Centipede. Dragonfly's effect is going to activate. And let us bring out another Ladybug in case our first Ladybug gets DD Crowed somehow. Now we can use Pico-Felina. Let's target Centipede, Centipede, and surprise, our third Centipede. We're going to shuffle them into the deck and then draw a card. Emergency Teleport. Hot diggity. This Dragonfly still hasn't used its effect. So we're going to equip that Ladybug. Bump. Dragonfly up. Dragonfly effect. We're going to special summon Centipede. And now we're just going to link for 4-negate Apollousa. We're going to use Centipede's effect to equip a Ladybug to add another Centipede. This honestly is just going to give us the follow-up that we need. Remember, the hand was kind of clunky in the beginning. This is going to be a little weird what we have to do, but we're just going to make this, 4-negate Apollousa with a Towers. So let's see how best we're going to be able to bring out B-Trooper Invincible Atlas. I'm going to banish Zombie Vampire and Foxy Toon to special summon Chaos Ruler. I'm almost positive that we haven't used our actual normal summon yet. So we're just going to normal summon this Inzektor Centipede because we used Armor Horn's normal summon, but we haven't used our normal summon. We'll link these 3 into Seraphim. And then we're just going to banish 3 insects, Pico-Felina, one of the Ladybugs, and one of the Centipedes to just bring out Armor Horn. And we'll link these 2 using Seraphim as a link 3 to go into Invincible Atlas. We're going to set the cross out, set the E-Tally more as a bluff than anything else, and we've got our DD Crow in hand. Now we have a card that can't be targeted and is unaffected. We've got 4 monster negates, and we've got a cross out. So that was the second test hand. Okay, so let's do the last and final test hand. So let's shuffle this up. Ultimately, the goal that I would like to show is being able to kind of bring out like a 4 or a 3 counter Apollousa with something like Hot Red Dragon Archfiend or Baron on field, just to be able to show you guys what we can do. So I've shuffled this deck up. Let's cut it. And let's draw the top 5 and see what we can get. We've got Inzektor Dragonfly, Pot of Prosperity, Inzektor Hornet, Sharakusai, and Crossout Designator. So we have our protection with Crossout Designator. We've got Sharakusai. Pot of Prosperity is really what we're going to use right now and hope that we can get something good. So we're going to banish 6 for Pot of Prosperity. If I'm going first, usually what I'm going to banish is just Seraphim Papillion one of the Picofelinas, access code talker, and then if I'm feeling pretty confident, like right now, I know that I've got Inzektor Hornet, I know that I've got Inzektor Ladybug and Hornet, but the problem is that I need a Ladybug in circulation or at least another one of the punks. And I am not 100% sure that Pot of Prosperity digging with only 3 is going to be able to give me what I need. So what we're probably just going to have to do is get rid of Formula, Atlas, and then probably Psychic and Punisher. I am going to be confident that Baron and Hot Red Dragon Archfiend and just Chaos Ruler in general are going to be able to help me push through what I need. Really, I have all of the combo cards that I need right here, so we're going to be set with these 6 getting banished. And let's check. Deer Note, Gigamantis, Foxy, Impermanence, Crossout, and Hornet. Foxy is going to be our best bet right here, and we'll put these on the bottom because what we can do with Foxy is just pitch Hornet to bring out Xeomin. So we'll do that. We'll use Foxy, pitch Hornet. Let's special summon Xeomin. Xeomin, we're going to pay 600 life points, and we will add Deer Note to hand because then we can just reveal Sharakusai and special summon Deer Note, and we've got Foxy in the grave if we need to bring back that level 8 if our Chaos Ruler mills aren't that fantastic. We'll do Deer Note, we'll reveal Sharakusai, special summon, and then we'll Synchro 8, and have Deer Note beat Chainlink 2 and Chaos Ruler beat Chainlink 1. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Okay, we are golden because we got this Ladybug in the grave. Now, adding to hand a light or a dark, honestly, we're just going to have to add Foxy Tune to hand, and then we'll keep those right there. And now we will overlay into the Zombie Vampire. Now, remember, going into the Zombie Vampire, you got to be careful just because of tier elements. If you are positive that you're not facing tier elements, if you're facing like Sprite or Runic or Mathmech, going into the Zombie Vampire is going to be okay. With this situation, we were able to get out Inzektor Ladybug, so we are pretty fine. Like, if you know that you're going into tier elements, obviously bring back the Xeomin or some kind of tuner, because you're going to be able to go into Baron later on. Let's say we did the same mill, but I had chosen instead to bring out Xeomin instead of Foxy Tune, and then I'll go back to show you what we had at this moment. Just remember that our mills were 2 Foxy Tune, a Jet Synchron, Harpy's Feather Duster, and Inzektor Ladybug. And we added the Foxy Tune to hand. So this is what we have so far. We're going to normal summon Inzektor Dragonfly. Dragonfly will use Ladybug. We will discard Ladybug, and then Inzektor Dragonfly is going to gain 2 levels. So Inzektor Dragonfly is a level 5 right now, and we've got a level 3 tuner. Remember that. Inzektor Dragonfly will activate, bringing us Inzektor Centipede. Inzektor Centipede's effect, we're going to use Ladybug, and Ladybug, instead of modulating Centipede's level, we're going to make Inzektor Dragonfly a level 7 now, and Centipede's effect will go off, adding us a card to hand. Of course, you know we're going to add Zektrite Ko-Oh. Now, we're going to Synchro Inzektor Ladybug and Xeomin into a level 10. Baron de Fleur. We're just going to activate Jet Synchron's effect to special summon it, and we're going to pitch Crossout Designator, because that's not something we need at the moment. If they haven't hand-trapped us yet, they're not going to hand-trap us. We will Synchro, Jet Synchron, and Chaos Ruler into Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. Now remember, we haven't used... Oop, Jet Synchron's going to be banished. But we haven't used Chaos Ruler yet, so we can use that later on in the combo to go into something like Appaloosa. And boom, we've got Chaos Ruler and Baron on field. We're ready to go. So, Inzektor Centipede. We're going to use Zektrite Ko-Oh to send Centipede to the grave to special summon an Inzektor Dragonfly. Dragonfly is going to activate, equipping Ladybug. That's a Dragonfly. Equipping Ladybug. There we go. Ladybug will activate, modulating Inzektor Dragonfly's level, and Inzektor Dragonfly will special summon an Inzektor Centipede. Centipede is going to equip Ladybug. Ladybug will pop, and we will add a Dragonfly to hand. With Centipede and Inzektor Dragonfly, we're going to link these two into Armorhorn. We're going to use Armorhorn's effect for the additional normal summon of a insect monster, but remember, we haven't used our first normal summon yet, so we're going to hold off on that and specifically use Armorhorn's effect to normal summon the Dragonfly that we added to hand off of Centipede. So we'll normal summon Inzektor Dragonfly. Dragonfly will equip Ladybug, surprise, surprise, and we'll bring out our third Centipede. We'll activate Centipede, adding Ladybug. Then we'll detach Ladybug to add Gigamantis to hand. We will link the used Centipede and Armorhorn together into Picofelina. Picofelina, it discarded Foxy Tune, so we're going to equip an Inzektor Hornet from deck to our Dragonfly. Now, Picofelina's effect is going to activate, and we're going to shuffle in 1, 2, I'll put those right there for you, 3 Centipede into the deck, and then we're going to draw a card. Oh, and a DD Crow. That's actually fantastic, really. So now we will normal summon our Sharakusai, and then we will banish a light and a dark. Now we're okay with banishing this one Hornet because we're about to get another Hornet into circulation, but we're going to special summon Chaos Ruler. We will use Chaos Ruler, Sharakusai, and Picofelina to link into a 3-negate Appaloosa. And honestly, we might be okay from this standpoint. Yes, we have an Inzektor Dragonfly with an unused Hornet, but we could probably just equip this Mantis right here. We have 2 Omni Negates, 3 Monster Negates, and a 2400 attack Inzektor Hornet. But now let's walk this back so we can go back to where we were with the Chaos Ruler bringing back Foxy Tune instead of Xamin and see where we can get. All right, so we are now back to where we were. We've got the Sharakusai, the Dragonfly crossout, and then the Foxy Tune in hand that we added off of the Chaos Ruler mill. And we've got the Inzektor Ladybug, Harpy's Feather Duster, Jet Synchron, and the other Foxy Tune in our grave. Let us now overlay for a zombie vampire and mill 4 more and then special summon. So we'll mill that Chaos Ruler to mill 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, Centipede or Dragonfly. I think that grabbing this Dragonfly is actually going to do a lot better for us than anything else, really. Because we have now a Inzektor Dragonfly on field without using our normal summon. And remember, we still have this crossout designator to save us. Inzektor Dragonfly, we're going to equip this Ladybug, pop it, make Inzektor Dragonfly a level 5, and special summon Inzektor Centipede from deck. Inzektor Centipede is going to equip Ladybug. We're going to pop Ladybug to make Inzektor Dragonfly a level 7 now, and Inzektor Centipede is going to grab a Zektrite Ko-Oh for us. All right, now we are going to use our normal summon to bring out Sharakusai, and we're going to Synchro for 10. We want to get Baron on the field for that added protection. We've used the Centipede. Now we'll use Zektrite Ko-Oh, sending Centipede as cost to special summon Dragonfly from deck. There's our Dragonfly. Dragonfly, we're going to equip Ladybug. Gonna send Ladybug to grave to boost up Dragonfly to a level 5, and then special summon ourselves a Centipede. Centipede is going to activate, equipping Ladybug, and now Centipede's effect, we're going to add Gigamantis to hand. So you see we've got all of these pieces, and we're going to link these together now into an Armorhorn. We're going to use Armorhorn's normal summon to normal summon Inzektor Dragonfly. Dragonfly is going to equip a Ladybug. We're going to send Ladybug to bring another Ladybug into circulation, just so that if something gets DD Crow'd, we're going to be safe, because the Inzektors don't target the Inzektor cards that they want to equip. So if they DD Crow a Ladybug or a Hornet, we're sitting pretty because we've got a Hornet Engrave. We're going to be able to get another Hornet Engrave pretty quickly. We're going to be fine. Also, we've got the Crossout Designator, so we're pretty safe. We're going to use this Ladybug and this Armor Horn to link into Pico Felina. Pico Felina is going to get our second Hornet into circulation right now because we're going to use Pico Felina to discard Foxy Tune to equip a Hornet from deck to our Inzektor Dragonfly. Now we're going to use Pico Felina's other effect to target all 3 of our Centipedes and shuffle them into the deck. And that's going to let us draw 1 card. Oh, and there's that other Centipede. We have the second Hornet in circulation. We've got our Pico Felina right here. What we're going to do is something a little crazy, but just roll with me on this. We're going to link for 4 into a 3-negate Appaloosa. We've got enough material going around that we are going to be able to go for a final push if our opponent somehow dismantles our board. Honestly, just Centipede with Gigamantis and this Baron, we're going to be able to OTK and just pop the entire board apart with everything that's still left in our deck. So right now what we're going to do is just banish the Zombie Vampire and Foxy Tune to bring out Chaos Ruler, and we're going to send Gigamantis to the grave to bring out Jet Synchron. We're going to synchro these together. They will both get banished since they were special summoned from the grave into a Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. And then we will set the Crossout Designator. So boom, we've got an unused Baron. We've got a 3-negate Appaloosa, and then we've got the Omni-negate of Hot Red Dragon Archfiend with a Centipede in hand and a fully loaded grave. I love this deck. Obviously, this deck needs to be worked on a bit more to be able to combat the decks such as Sprite and Terelements, but as it stands, it's not that bad. It's very consistent. As consistent as P.U.N.K builds can be. Of course, every opening hand is going to be different. Your mills are going to be different, but because of the way the deck is built, you're going to have success with the mills. A Hornet or a Ladybug are almost always going to be milled, and then at worst, you can just go into the Zombie Vampire and add whatever card you need to fulfill the combo. You're set. I love this deck. I love this deck so much, and if you guys enjoyed it, please like this video. Let me know. Enjoy your mate with me. And if you saw anything in this video that could have made these combos better to result in even better boards, please let me know in the comments, because I want to know how to play this deck even better, almost as much as you guys want to know how to play this deck even better. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I'll be seeing you guys at YCS Niagara a week from today. I'll see you around.